Yeah, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs on this beautiful money-making Monday here at the PickDawgz Morning Show. We're live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. Y'all know what happens on Mondays. Mondays is recap. Kind of just, it's therapy. We kind of just discuss what happened over last week and over the weekend. I got my guys with me. I got Chris, the franchise player. What's happening, Chris? How you doing this morning?
Doing well. Yeah, it's the airing of grievances, weekend, really profitable, forced game 7. There's only one issue, but we'll talk about that during winners and losers. But overall, pretty good weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Costi, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Great weekend. The Ravens did not lose this past weekend, so that is a plus. Shout out to your Cowboys. That was one of my bigger plays yesterday. That just looked too easy. Sometimes it just looks too easy. It's okay. It's when you do your homework correctly and you follow this shit every day. Overall, good day yesterday. Finished it out with the 49ers last night. But we'll talk about more about the winners and losers. One of my bigger games was a loser. So, but I'll save that for the good stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me yesterday, it was a battle. A battle all day. I did come out ahead. I think I went 3-2. 4-2 if you add the Blue Jays. Started the day off with an L, with a hard L too. It was my underdog of the year. I really believed in the Jags yesterday in London, and they let me down.
The London Jags. You got
Jags.
bitten by the hype.
Let me down. But then after that, the day proceeded to go pretty much the way I foresaw it. Cashed the play of the day with the Panthers. Those damn Jets. They're so bad. Shout out to Panthers. So that was cool. And then, like Costi, cashed the Sunday nighter. My Cowboys won. Blue Jays 1 game away from the World Series. All's right in the world. All's right. So, yeah, the Colts, my swag team balling. Shout out to the Colts. We'll talk about a little more of this here momentarily. Well, we can start now. Let's do it. Winners and losers. Monday morning therapy. We'll start with the franchise player, man. What you want to talk about? Where we headed to first?
Hopefully I know I'm probably gonna steal someone's thunder, but clip this. Monday, October 20th, 11:10 a.m.
Clock it.
Winner.
Say it.
Indianapolis Colts. Look,
come to the side, Chris. We're here. We're here.
No. All I'm saying, I'm going to sit here, and I will be the first person to say, Daniel Jones, I told you so. When he fucks up. But as a whole, I can't knock what the Indianapolis Colts have done. Of course,
you can't play both sides of the ball.
Of course I can. Of course I can. Who the fuck do you think I am? Like, of course I am. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can't? Look, Jonathan Taylor's man-possessed. Everything's working for the Colts right now. And like I said, it was just a complete effort. Plain and simple. But like I said, I'm going to be waiting for Daniel Jones to turn into a pumpkin. It's coming. But I'd be a fool to just not acknowledge what the Colts as a team have done to start the year. So, and they showed it yesterday. Maybe yesterday was also an example of just how maybe overrated and overvalued the Chargers are after that strong start to the year. But yeah, winner Indianapolis Colts after yesterday.
Welcome.
But again, notice I said the Colts is a team.
I know. I gotta take my small victory lap though.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I will still be waiting for Indiana Jones.
That's fair. But to hear you say some kind words, man, puts a smile on my face today.
Because I still know what he is, but Indy as a whole. Pretty solid.
Shout out my swag team, man. Shout out my swag team. That's one of my favorite calls of the season thus far. And I said it before the season. I said the Indianapolis Colts will be the Minnesota Vikings of last season. They'll be pretty much the number 1 seed all year. Daniel Jones will have the Sam Darnold season from last year. And been right thus far. Shout out to them boys. Right now, I would have them number 1 team in the NFL. Number 1. A lot of football left to be played, but a little early power ranking, Colts would be number 1 in mine. Shout out to them. Costi, winner, loser, where we headed to?
I just want to touch on what Chris said. Look, the Colts, this is Shane Steichen's real offense. Finally, he's got the pieces. The addition of Warren out of the draft, I said it before the season started. This is the Brock Bowers of 2025. He had all the talent in the world coming out of Penn State. And they have talented tight end, good offensive line, all-world running back, a quarterback that hasn't been making mistakes
yet,
and is clutch, and a good defense. That is a recipe for a good team. We don't know when we get to January if Daniel Jones is capable. He's never been in the playoffs. Never been there to begin with. So, again, it's to be decided how he acts in the playoffs. But, you know, I think he's got the team around him better than even what Sam Darnold did last year. And I think he's in an easier division. And it depends. If they get home field advantage, it'd be tough, man. It'd be really tough. But my winners and losers, I'm going to go to that early game, opposite of what Jay had. I liked the Rams yesterday. I thought they were the better team. They did the right travel schedule. They didn't go back to the West Coast. They practiced in Camden Yards. They went over there. It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter that Puka wasn't in. You just see how elite of a quarterback Matthew Stafford is. Devontae Adams, 3 touchdowns. The defense was hunting. The Jags are overrated, in my opinion. Yeah, they had a really, really good game against the Chiefs, but outside of that, this team drops way too many balls. Trevor Lawrence makes way too many mistakes, and their defense doesn't really blitz the ball. So if they don't turn the ball over on defense, and the Rams weren't turning the ball over, this was a recipe for a win for the Rams. So shout out to the Rams. Potentially one of the best teams in the NFC. This team is going to be dangerous, especially getting back Puka. They have all the weapons. They have a good defense. They can rush the passer. So shout out to the Rams. Winner.
There's a lot of places I could go first. I'll just take the layup first. What happened this weekend? I got a lot to talk about today, but I'll just take the layup first. Layup. MVP. If you ain't better yet, get it in, man. My quarterback 4. I know Stafford balling. Shout out Stafford. We're going to see Baker tonight. Baker been balling his ass off, man, but I think my quarterback going to outduel them all. My offense so swag, bro. The number 1 offense in the league, bro. And yesterday you just got a little peek at us at full strength. Like, Pickens is a number 1 wide receiver for your team. For most of you people watching your team, Pickens would be your number 1 wide receiver. He's not our number 1 wide receiver. He's our number 2. Because we have a top 3 wide receiver in CD Lamb. And I would say right now, the way Pickens balling shit, top 5? Top 10 for sure. Top 5? The way Dak playing? Oh my God. Can y'all slow us down? Another 40 burger yesterday, highest scoring offense in the league, man. Defense looked okay yesterday. I'm not going to take too much away from my defense. You know, played a banged up Washington team, no offensive weapons, and Jaden Daniels is kind of hindered in itself. So The defense is still a work in progress. It was cool to see them have a decent game yesterday, though. If they can play like that, we can win the Super Bowl. That's how good I think my offense is. Dak playing better than any quarterback in the league. We got a top 3 running back in Javonte Williams. 2 of the best receivers in the league, man. Look at Ferg in terms of the tight ends. I think he's number 1 in a lot of the categories, man. This offense is swag, bro. Watch out. Watch out, man. So I still got major question marks about my defense, but I thought yesterday was encouraging. Get your Dak MVP tickets in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He's up there. It's
I'm
probably
still-
him or Mahomes right now. I haven't looked up the MVP updated odds this morning, but Mahomes has got to be up there. Dak's got to be up there. I mean, who else would you throw up there?
Baker.
Not Josh Allen.
Baker, Stafford, and Indy Jones.
Indy Jones.
And then maybe even a Jonathan Taylor. Long shot.
But he'll be like the Saquon of last year.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll have all the stats,
Exactly.
but they'll give it to a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still concerned about that defense. I just want to see them hold down a team that does have a full. I'm not making excuses for the Commanders. The Cowboys beat the crap out of them, but I need to see them defensively against a team at full strength, not down 3 top receivers. So
that's fair. I agree.
It's the NFL. Who are you going to see at full strength is the question.
Well,
and when do you see
more full strength than your top 3 receivers being out?
Welcome.
You could miss a play.
Welcome to the club of injuries. It's brutal out there, man.
I'm just saying that's huge for that offense. I mean, it's not like you're missing 1 receiver where Dallas had George Pickens that could step up. You're missing Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and Noah Brown. It's like
you make a valid point.
You're saying
I will not defend. I will not defend that defense. I will not defend
Chris Moore.
I will not defend that defense, but I think my
offense was insane.
This offense play, I think can carry me as far as they can carry.
Yeah,
they could drop 40 every game. You're going to win games. Just going to win games.
The problem is though, in the playoffs, it only takes 1.
That's fair. You're right.
So
I'm not saying I didn't say we're going to win the Super Bowl. I said the offense plays with this much swag, this goddamn like off the charts. I don't think y'all understand how good off the charts this offense is right now.
Yeah.
Crazy things can happen. That's all I'm saying.
Someone said we're talking about the offense. Yeah, but the offense only has the ball for half the game.
True.
So
we ain't got to spend too much time talking about us though.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not crowning their ass.
I ain't gonna crown them yet. But I was happy yesterday. Following up losing to the Panthers, that was good. That was good yesterday. That was good.
Yeah.
What you thinking about, Chris?
All right, I'm gonna go with a loser, but I'm gonna set the scene for you. I'm walking through the grocery store last night because I had to go get some stuff before they closed. 6:30, 6:45. I look at my phone, I see a tweet. How are you up 19-0 when I put my kids to bed? And then all of a sudden I put the TV on and you're down 30-26. And I realize what game they were talking about. I go and look at the New York Giants. I'm like, oh crap. Under a minute. They go down the field, and all of a sudden I see them up 32-30. I'm like, okay, sick. Not going to cash my bet just yet. And then I refresh about 5 minutes later, and I see 33-32, and I realize what happened. So, winner, if you're a kicker looking for a job in the New Jersey, New York area, you got an open shot. I'm pretty sure they're going to hold open tryouts. Loser, the New York Giants. Because Giants are good at Giants. 1,602 teams had led by 19 points with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 1,602 in a row and won. and that streak was snapped yesterday. The Giants gonna giant. +7 was fine. I had the money line.
So
But I was like, it seemed like a decent spot. Denver, no bye week after coming back from London. The Giants were feeling themselves after that divisional week or the divisional game last week, extra rest, and they came out and they looked good. And then the wheels fell off the cart, and then the Giants are going to giant. So
that I had +350, bro, and
I had something close to it.
It was so nice, fam. It was so nice. I talked about it on the morning show yesterday. I tweeted out right before the game, Giants money line, and we was looking beautiful. It was looking so beautiful. I don't know what happened. I think I went and got some wings. I came back, and it was like, what? And then, like you said, we went down and the refs gift wrapped us. The refs gift wrapped us a touchdown for the lead. I said, oh, thank the heavens were good. No. Missed extra point.
2 for 4.
He missed extra point. As soon as he missed it, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. That one hurt. That one hurt, Chris. That one hurt.
2 for 4 extra points. You got to go.
Yeah, I was definitely going to talk about that for 2. So, yes, that hurt. Man, Costi.
I'm going to go to loser, Atlanta Falcons. Typical letdown spot. You show the world you could go ahead and beat the Bills at home. You have all the swag. You're running the ball. Penix is not turning the ball over. And then you go to San Francisco when, again, I anticipated the 49ers winning, but it's the same old Falcons on the road, almost an auto fade every single time. And you're just mediocre at best. You're just never going to get over that hump because he's not a quarterback that can get you over the hump. He's just not that good. I said it when they made the change. It's not the right move. He is not Michael Vick 2.0. He's very average at best. Yeah, you have a great running game. There's going to be games at home where you're going to blow teams out and you're going to win. And that defense is marginally better than years past. And you go into San Fran with half a team. It just shows coaching. Shanahan is elite. He has Mac Jones playing way above his pay grade. You have basically no wide receivers. You have a Christian McCaffrey. That's all you have to stop. Kittle came back, but he's not the same Kittle of old. He's still coming back from injury. No defense whatsoever on the other side for San Fran, and they come out and they just beat you up all night. So, Atlanta, you suck. For the right reasons. I was all over 49ers, but that was another one that just seemed too easy, Jay.
Same. I was there with you. I think you hit the nail right on the head. I don't really disagree with anything. I think you're being a little harsh on Penix still kind of early. He's not special, though. I don't think he ever will be. I think he'll be a middle-of-the-road quarterback. He'll be,
That's not going to win you Super Bowls, and that's not what keeps your job in the NFL.
They'll need all the stars to perfectly align to win a Super Bowl. So, but it's still early. I don't want to condemn them too early, but yeah, that just wasn't a spot for Atlanta cross country, short week. We'll see what happens with them now. For me, I'm going to switch courses. I know we've been talking some football, man, but I got to switch courses a little bit because I haven't talked about this yet, bro. 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs. Are we serious? I just can't gloss over that. Like, that just can't be glossed over. Like, what? What? I've been talking trash about him all playoffs because he's been playing like shit all playoffs. But a game like that wipes the slate clean. You're back to being the GOAT. Oh, my God. 10 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 home runs. And wasn't one of them one of the longest one in Dodger playoff history? Like, bro, what are we watching right now?
Yeah, I like the comparisons to other sports, what that relates to. Have you seen some
like
of them?
it's like that's 2 touchdown passes and a pick 6 with a fumble recovery. Like,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
They said in golf, it was like shooting a 63 at Oakmont, which is where the US Open was. And half of the round you played left-handed, and the other half of the round you played right-handed. What is that? I mean, how is that even? I mean, just to have a player play both to begin with is miraculous. To be able to start in the playoffs and be a legitimate hitter, but for you to do that, we'll never see that again, unless it's him.
Easy winner right there, man. Shout out Shohei Otani. And I see why Major League Baseball made the interpreter take the fall. It's evident. I would have made him take the fall too. Fuck. Chris?
Yeah, normally we cut it at 2. I'm just gonna, before we, start moving on to everything, I'm just gonna quick fire through some college football, like just like one line, everything. Loser, Miami Hurricanes, Cristobal, go to Cristobal.
Man, what I would see to see Mitch blow up today. Man, what I would pay.
Yeah.
But he probably likely would have been on the other side though, because he knew he
probably for sure. Loser, UMass. Just watch the end of that game if you haven't seen it. Buffalo. They get like an interception.
They had it.
Buffalo's my play of the day, so I'm okay with laughing about it. But it's like, and then choke it up. You have your best performance of the year. You score more touchdowns in one game than you did through the first 5 games of the season against FBS teams, and you gag it up late. That was funny. Loser, and say goodbye to your playoff hopes. Old Dominion and Memphis. Memphis 24-point favorite. Lose outright to a UAB team that just fired their coach. They hated their coach, and so maybe that was why they stepped up. And
wasn't it Trent Dilfer? That was UAB, right?
Yeah. They hated Trent Dilfer, and so they showed up. And Old Dominion, they were a front runner in the Sun Belt, and then give up 35 unanswered in the second half. Lose to JMU 63-27. Oof. And last one, and then I'm done. Loser, Billy Napier. How you win a game and still get fired?
You win the game and they chanting, "Fire Napier," or whatever they were chanting. They were chanting it at the game. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Different expectations in that conference.
I'm hearing they want Kiffin.
I thought you were going to say they want James Franklin. I was like, no, I thought you wanted to win the SEC.
Nah,
how are you going to win the SEC with James Franklin when
he can't even win the Big Ten? Nah.
Well, exactly. Half the SEC is ranked in the top 10. Feels like so.
But now I'm hearing that they want Lane Kiffin. Does he make the jump? Is that worth it?
Probably not.
I don't think so either. He could be at Ole Miss and be royalty forever.
Yep.
And be mediocre. He could be mediocre at Ole Miss and SEC and be royalty. Mm-hmm. Or you could roll a dice, go to Florida, be mediocre, they're going to run your ass out of town.
Would you consider that a lateral move? Like, is that?
This may sound crazy to some. Current state of college football, yes. Old landscape, Florida's an upgrade. But
right now, old landscape. Right now, yeah. Right
now, today, I think personally, and it might still be crazy to some, but I would kind of say it's lateral. Of course, you got the upgrades of being in Florida instead of Mississippi. You know, you got the more money, but in terms of the whole package, everything involved.
I think it's a downgrade.
Wow, I say lateral, but yeah,
I think that the reason I say it's a downgrade is because I think Lane Kiffin makes that program. And if they, and I know it sounds crazy, how is it a downgrade if he makes the program? Because he basically has control over it. Exactly. Players want to go to Ole Miss because of his name brand.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The same thing. We saying the same thing. At Ole Miss, he is Ole Miss. Like, he's royalty there.
Yeah.
When he say go.
Yeah, I love college football nowadays because it's just, if this was like that 10 years ago, Josh Allen would have been playing in the SEC. He would have got scooped up. Carson Wentz would have got scooped up. He would have been playing in the SEC. That's what we're seeing now with these guys.
And then he would have went in the 6th round.
Hey, he had 2 good years.
He would have ended up at South Carolina, went out of the 6th round, ended up as a career backup in Tennessee. Now he's just a career backup in Minnesota. I said Washington.
Costa, you got any more winners and losers?
No, I think he covered a lot of the college ones for me. I said Texas Tech maybe as a loser, but
that's a good one. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I had Arizona State. I thought it was a bad spot for Texas Tech. That boatload of money program. Money does not buy you winning. It does for a little bit. But it just shows, man, you could spend $30 million on a roster and still go to Arizona State and lose. But still a good team. I mean, they still have a lot going for them. They had some injuries, so obviously it held them back. I thought they were going to actually pull it out, not the cover, but they were going to pull it out in the 4th quarter, and then ASU came back and got the last score. So, but definitely loser, Texas Tech.
Them dropping as many, they dropped 7 spots or 12 spots is nasty, though, committee. I don't like that, committee. I don't like that.
They were waiting for them to lose.
They were.
They were just waiting.
I don't like that, bro. But I'll do a couple rapid fire, then we'll get started into today. Shout out to the Chiefs. Right back to who we knew them to be. If you were planning on their demise, I'm sorry. Rashid Rice back. Oh my God. Man. Raiders, y'all are so garbage. Oh my God. Y'all are so bad. I don't know who's worse, though. The Dolphins might be the worst team in the NFL. Tua, I'm going to be nice on the airwaves. Y'all should hear some of the things I'm saying about him to my friends, though. Yeah. I'm surprised the news hasn't broke today. Mike McDaniel fired. I'm waiting on that news. I'm waiting on that. There's no way you're going to get blown out by a rookie quarterback on the road, the Browns, 31-6, and you're 1-6, and you keep your job, right? Right? We'll see if that news breaks later today. Drake May. Shout out to you, my boy. Best completion percentage in Patriots history? Are we serious? Did we not know who played for the Patriots? The GOAT. When you start breaking records for the Patriots, I might got to drop the maybe. Drake may be him. Okay, Drake. Okay. I don't like Drake. I like Drake, man.
I like Drake. We haven't, I haven't heard that yet for him.
I know. It's on the horizon, man. College hoops on the horizon.
Second best completion percentage since Dan Marino.
Insane. Shout out to him. And one more. AJ Brown, welcome. Finally, you did something. Jalen Hurts, finally, welcome. Damn. That's all I've been wanting from you, Hurts, bro. They be trying to talk about you like you top 5, but you play quarterback, and I ain't seen you drop back and throw the ball yet until yesterday. There you go. There we go. They needed you yesterday. That little run game with Saquon, that shit was boxed. They needed you to drop back in that pocket and deliver that pill, and that's what you did. Devontae Smith, hell of a day. AJ Brown, hell of a day. Jalen Hurts, hell of a day. Hell of a win on the road at a good team. Shout out to them Eagles, man. Shout out to them Birds.
Another easy one yesterday. It's weird. Some of them just looked way too easy. 1.5. I mean, it's steamed to 2.5. Closer to game time, but if you bet it early, you got it at 1.5.
Fairness, the line was justified. Eagles were trash.
They're not going to lose 3 in a row. To Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz?
They're trash.
They're still a
They
good
outgained
team.
Did they outgain? Did they outgain the Vikings yesterday?
I'm
no,
not sure. I would imagine so, though.
7 games now. 7 games now out of 7 where the Eagles have been outgained by their opponent.
Let me see if they outgained them yesterday.
They did not.
They did not.
Wow.
As a whole, they outgained them in the air, but then
I'm saying as a whole, total offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they did.
They only had 13 first downs versus Minnesota 21. Minnesota went for
It's not sustainable.
370.
That's crazy. I thought they had a great day yesterday. I mean, but that's them, though. Jalen Hurts only 4 incompletions, 326, 3 tuds. Fuck.
That's maybe just a couple big plays.
Efficiency, Chris.
And you know, I'm the biggest Eagles hater on the planet.
It's not sustainable. That's my thing. It's not sustainable. Hurts his ass.
Fair. All right, man. That was a good little recap, man. A lot happened this weekend. Probably still a couple things that slipped through the crack, but we'll talk about them throughout the week. I saw somebody ask me jam session tonight. It'll be dropping tonight. Buckle up, man. 2 games tomorrow. Get ready. But before we talk about that and tomorrow's action, we got to action today. Money making Monday. Not a huge card, light card, baby card. We'll break it down nonetheless, though. Sorry, hold on. I didn't download the graphics. Let me download them. When Purdy get back, Costi, or when does Purdy do back? Would you keep Mac Jones in there?
No.
You would go back to Purdy?
Yeah, I mean, Mac Jones is a game manager. Purdy could actually win you games. They're still going to, I mean, they paid him the money.
Yeah, that's the only problem for me. They paid him the money.
Look, he's played great. I mean, I think Mac Jones has definitely played way better and above his pay grade, and he's doing it with a lot less than most. But when you have CMC back there, man, it's just, when all things fail, just dump it off to him. He's balling for sure. They're just a good team. They're a good coach team, and Shanahan puts his players in the right position to win, and that's what they're doing.
The graphics went down. Refresh. Them Niners still dangerous. I know they banged up as hell, but that's what I was just telling everybody yesterday. Them boys still dangerous. They a team that just invent people. They do, bro. What a God.
How do they do?
They had Sky Moore out there last night looking like I don't know who the hell he was looking like.
How are we doing the Circa?
They need the Lions tonight for 4-1.
Damn.
Bears winner, Patriots winner, Packers loser, Niners winner. And with the Lions, they have a good line, 4.5.
I don't know why the graphics.
Square as fuck boy comes in.
Square as fuck, boy.
Now, this
No.
was definitely the squarest week of them all.
Well, all the 1 o'clock games, all the favorites won.
Yeah, this was the squarest week of them all. Like, there was no big dog won this week. The graphics will not download. Man, this is for me mad. I don't know if it's my computer or. Let me see. I will. Chris, maybe I can send it to you. You download it and send it to me. Or maybe we just go without them. I did them. I just won't download them. Oh, well. Let's do hockey first. We'll start with hockey. Hopefully, to download while we do hockey because the hockey graphic is just the big NHL logo anyway. We got the Wild and the Rangers, the Kraken and the Flyers, Sabres and the Canadians, Jets and the Flames, Hurricane and the Golden Knights. Mr. Wraparound. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I was humming in my head. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the over 6 Carolina Vegas. This is game of the night for the NHL. You know, 2 teams that have been lighting up the scoreboard, 2 teams that haven't taken a regulation loss this season. They both have great goaltending, but for Vegas, it hasn't really shown up. They've been in a lot of high-scoring games. Carolina, you know, they're down to their starter, Freddie Anderson, who probably gets the start here, and a third-string goalie. I still think we're going to see goals in this one. I like the over 6 Carolina Vegas, and I'm going to roll with the Rangers. I think they finally scored their first goal at home. Been shut out to 3 home games, which is crazy, but the Wild have just been getting absolutely bludgeoned on this road trip. I think the Rangers step it up. They had a decent performance against the Montreal Canadiens on Saturday. They come out and get a win here at home. So give me the Rangers in that one on the money line.
Any hockey today for you, Costi?
Pass. Ruffalo.
Carolina can't keep this up, can they? Can they?
That game's a coin flip. Line's right on.
Can they? Fuck no. Give me Vegas. They in this shit. Give me Vegas. Carolina been dominant to start the season, and they've been looking good on this little West Coast trip. But them other West Coast teams ain't Vegas. Like, you know, Vegas, rolling through Vegas is just a different animal. So that's the only thing I don't love tonight's hockey. There's nothing that jumps off the page to me. My favorite one would probably be the Golden Knights, but other than that, that's really it for me. Bro, I'm finna get mad because the graphics will not download. Like, I don't know what it is. Let me see. Let me try to do some trickery. Down. Chris, I'm gonna send them to you. Okay. gonna put it in the thing. See if you can download it and just send it back to me. It's like the website won't let me download it. Wow. Cool. You might just gotta go with that. Or let me see if I can.
Yeah, just technical difficulties today.
Yeah. The real reason is because like there was an internet whatchamacallit today worldwide.
Yeah.
Prestige worldwide.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to get the graphics, bro.
All right, guys, let's play a game. Over under, Jay gets the graphics up.
In 2 minutes. Let's see.
No graphics is minus 2,000. I'm about to make a poll in here. Over. It's a lot of overs in the chat.
Yeah, I get on my nerves, bro. It's Monday, man. It's Monday.
Nobody's got hope in Jay. Not one person said under.
That's why I'm gonna come through. Let's see. Google Chrome let me down. Let's see if Safari got me.
I was telling Chris earlier before the show, I need to go see more comedians. I saw Tom Segura last night. He was so fucking hilarious. That's my new thing. As I enter 2026, go to more comedy shows. Preferably not on a Sunday during NFL, but he was great. I want to see Theo Vaughn, Segura, but Segura he knocked it out of the park.
I've never been to a comedy show.
Highly recommend it.
All right, we're just going to go no graphics. I guess it's not me, so it's not my computer. It's...
Mark Norman. No, I've never heard of that Plus Money. I'm going to check him out.
I hate to do this to y'all today. I really don't want to go no graphics.
I'm stuck on downloading too.
Yeah, it's not me. I've done 4 different programs: Chrome, Safari. I got another one here. Like they just
Vegas made the call today.
Yeah, they made the call. All right. Baseball. We'll do Mariners, Blue Jays. The Jays are $1.30. Mariners plus 115. Jorge Kirby on the mound. Jorge Kirby. Shane Bieber on the other side, though. Shane, baby Bieber. Total 7.5. Chris, what happens today, man? What happens?
Game 7 happens. And I'll tell you what happens.
Best word in sports. Game 7.
One of these teams is headed to the World Series either for the first time in franchise history or for the first time since 1993. And I think Seattle's wait gets a little bit longer. I don't care. People call me a homer. I don't care.
I'm sorry. This is the comment of the day.
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro.
But
This one also. This might be a good luck. I got to find it.
yep. So give me the Blue Jays here. Plain and simple. This is why you play for home field. This is a Blue Jays team that was one of the best teams at home in Major League Baseball. They figured out how to sort out the bullpen. You don't try to play matchups and get all cute when when you have a tight game that late. Hoffman looked like a beast yesterday. I just think the Jays get the timely hits.
All right, guys.
It's Costi?
It just keeps playing on a loop.
Thank you. Anyways. Yeah, thank you.
It just keeps playing on. Stop taking.
Yeah, no, seriously. Just kick him from the thing. Yeah, so give me the Blue Jays in this one.
All aboard, man.
Hype train. Let's do it.
No, you're kicked off the hype train.
He's kicked off the hype train.
You're kicked off.
Chris, stop kicking me off the train.
I'm not doing shit.
All aboard.
There you go.
He threw the vibes out. Hold on. There we go. Get him off. Hold on. We'll bring him back in a minute. He threw the vibes off. Hey. Y'all know what today is, man. Today's the day we punch our ticket to the World Series, man. Me and Chris been doing yapping all season long. Y'all know what y'all tuned into this show today for. Y'all knew what y'all came here today for. Come on, man. Y'all thought we was going to switch up. Y'all thought we was going to act different. We've been telling y'all all season what time it was. We've been telling y'all what was going on. Since day one, we called this shit. Since day one of the MLB season, we said all aboard the hype train. Man, I'm turned, bruh. When we was down and out, y'all was laughing. Y'all said we was cooked. Y'all said we was done. Finito. Guess what? We're not. We're here. We're at home. We've been the best team in Major League Baseball all season long.
I was going to have something like this, but that threw me off.
Man, all season long, we've been the most dominant team in baseball at home. Our offense done showed up at home all season long. We saw what we did to Kirby in Seattle. In that ballpark, in T-Mobile, we got to his ass. Cranked. I'm Team Kirby during the regular season, but as I told y'all, down the stretch of the regular season, Gilbert can't save them. Wu can't save them. Kirby can't save them. Castillo can't save them. All aboard the hype train. Let's get this shit done today, Toronto. Let's get this shit done. All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Fuck you, Chris. How about that?
Jay, you want to tell him that it wasn't me?
No, it was me.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Why were you doing that?
Cause, bro, you stole the thunder from Chris on the day we going to the World Series, bro.
Bro, somebody said it. Somebody said in the comments, if you post a twirl, they're gonna win. We have to do it. I'm telling you, I'll pull the comment.
It's not the twirl. The twirl doesn't. We haven't seen the twirl. That's why they've been winning.
You're wrong. You guys are wrong.
All aboard, man. All aboard.
The fans asked for the twirl.
No, he didn't.
Yes, they did.
All aboard the hype train, man.
There you go. They asked for that.
Can't wait for this game tonight, man. Are you joining us, Costi? Is the multi-million-dollar question.
Fuck yeah, I'm joining you guys. Game 7, one game. Like I said, the hot bats usually take over. And who has the hotter bats right now? Toronto. Last couple games, they've showed up. And I think this is the time they're going to elevate their game and get out of the series and go to the World Series.
Can't wait, man.
Found it. See? Show the twirl for Blue Jays luck. I didn't make it up.
I didn't say you made it up. I'm just saying they don't need the twirl for luck.
Game 7 tonight, man. Best words in sports. I can't wait.
Yep.
I cannot wait. And it's not gonna be easy though. I think damn near every game they falling behind. So even if they fall behind, I'm going.
Oh, I'm gonna be sweating for a full 9
We know it ain't
That's
gonna be
why I'm
easy.
gonna get hot wings tonight. So at least that I have a reason to acknowledge that I'm sweating.
That was my next question. What are you gonna eat tonight for the game?
Probably. Now see, I've been good with my diet, so I don't know. I might do hot wings. Screw it.
From Buffalo?
No.
What wing spot you got up there?
See, so we have a lot of we have Wingstop trash. If you know, you know. The one in Vegas. Ugh. Anyways, but I get up from a local spot.
This is a fair question that I don't know. Does DoorDash go across the border, or that's not allowed?
I actually don't know. That's actually a good question, but I don't know. And someone said, why don't I pull up to the game? Because nosebleeds are $600 each. That's why. I want to go. Someone wants to give me a ticket for like $100. Cool, I'll show up.
All aboard. If my passport wasn't expired, I'd just crazy shit. It's expired though. I gotta go get it renewed. Might gotta sneak you into Dodger land.
Does either team have a shot versus the Dodgers?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I think you do.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. I can't. Ooh, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but man, what we gonna do to them boys in Toronto need to be studied.
Because the problem is,
Dodger land, I see it realistically, but I think y'all forgot how dominant them Blue Jays offense is at home. I've been saying it all season. I'm dying on that hill, bro. I'm dying on it. As good as you think the Dodgers are offensively, the Blue Jays are better, especially in Rogers Center. That's all I'm saying. That's my calling card.
the only team that I think has a shot of breaking down the Dodgers in the postseason are the Met. Oh wait. Oops.
We'll see. All right, man. Let's talk some football tonight, man. We got a doubleheader tonight. I'm really starting to like these doubleheaders.
What is that? What kind of shit is that? We were never in it. That's gonna basically be with me until I'm gonna be 85 years old on here. Jay, God damn it.
Costy's gonna show up. You know, it was 2023. I'll tell you, back in my day, the Orioles, they had that 1 year. And then everything went to shit.
That's usually what happens, and then it comes back for a couple years. Then
they had this stupid fucking hype train.
Buccaneers, Lions laying 6.5, total 52.5. Costi, what you think?
This game, I went back and forth on this one a lot, but I'm still sticking. Even with the line, I don't love it at 6 as much as I did at 4.5. but it's still under that touchdown. The Lions are at ATM at home against the spread. I just think the injuries are going to be too far to overcome for Tampa Bay. I know Evans and Mbuka are game time decisions. They might give it a go, but hamstrings injuries for Mbuka and Mike Evans coming back, I just think it's going to be too much to overcome. As good as Tampa Bay is and have been, and how good Baker's been playing, Detroit's been lights out. And at home, they're just a different animal. I think they're going to be able to run the ball, control possession, and put Baker, being that they're in the backfield so much, the Lions, and they just disrupt the pass so much. I think Baker's going to have a tough time. And I think this is one of those games where it's just a bad spot for Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is going to be really good the rest of the year. They're a really good team. They have been proven on the road this year at 3-0, but this is just a bad spot for them. So I'm on the Lions tonight, laying the 6.
I'll tell you what you need to know here, bro. The Bucs are swag. I think the Bucs are one of the best teams in the NFL. I think the injuries catch up to them tonight. I think the Lions likely boat race them here. So, Lions at home Monday night. You know, they was doing all that crying all week about how the refs did them in last week against the Chiefs. This one's probably a nice gift wrap bow from the NFL to the Lions as they blow out the Bucs. I don't think it'll mean much in the whole grand scheme of things. A lot of people will be on the Bucs just because they're like, man, I'm getting this many points with the Bucs, 5-1, playing as well as they're playing. Baker MVP. But you just got to know the Lions are a different team at home. And then you throw on the Monday night. Detroit's going to be rocking. I think the Lions show up for them. I'm going to lay it here with Detroit in this one. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going Detroit in the first half, laying 3.5. I just think they come out stronger. I think it's going to be a bit of an adjustment for Tampa Bay, try to see what they have, in terms of an injury perspective here. But if the Bucs are going to come back in this game, they're a second half team. They've been one of the best second half ATS teams in the NFL for the last year and a half. So I think that the Lions come out swinging here. Full game, I still lean towards the Lions, but I feel a lot better just taking the play in the 3.5 in the first half.
Texans, Seahawks. Seattle laying 3.5. Total 41.5. I've been telling you all week I like the Texans. Premium. Texans. You take one thing from Jay, I love the Texans tonight. I told y'all all week, so there's no point in me acting like it ain't what I told you all week. So I'm just gonna tell you. With the NBA coming back, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I'm gonna have to be more selective on what I tell y'all on these shows because I do have a respected clientele that I have to respect. So I will not be able to just give y'all plays all the time. But in this one, I do have a pretty penny on the Texans in this one. Reason being is I don't think people understand how good this Texans defense is. They're historically good. They've only allowed, 41 points through 7 weeks of the season. Granted, the competition hasn't been that great, but I still think they can come in here and cause Seattle some issues. I don't like the spot for Seattle. Good win last week for them. But coming back home, I just don't like the Seattle to Jacksonville, now back to Seattle spot for them. And I think the Texans match up really well with them. I think the Texans offense is going to catch some rhythm. I think Houston in this one coming off of the bye as well, having 2 weeks to prepare for Seattle is a plus. I think Houston is still a really dangerous team this year. I do. I'm buying all Houston Texans stock. I'm buying it. So I love the 3.5. I think they win this game outright. I think they go up in a Lumen Field and win this game outright. And Yeah, give me the Texans. In this one, I like the under as well. I like the under. I think Houston shuts down Seattle, and I don't think Houston's offense, while they are starting to catch a rhythm, I don't think they just dominate the scoreboard today. So under in Houston for me in this one. Chris?
Yeah, I'm on Houston as well. Not much I can add to that. It almost made my premium list, but I just couldn't fully commit to it. But if I was to take anything here, it would be Texans in the points for me here. No denying how electric this Seattle offense is, but I think the Texans defense is going to be up to the task here. Like I said, I think it's going to be a really solid game, but I just think that, especially getting the hook on the field goal, I think could loom large here. So give me Houston in the points.
Costa?
I'm just here to fade your asses. That's what I'm here to do. I'm on Seattle here. This team easily could be 6-0. They lost 2 tough games that they could have won both at home against San Fran, division game, and Tampa Bay. It was a rat race at the end there. They could have easily pulled that one out. I think Houston's a decent team on paper. I don't think they're that good overall. I mean, they're 2-3 for a reason. Yeah, great. They beat up on the Ravens with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush got benched and somebody else comes in and does the same goddamn thing, Snoop. I mean, that's not showing anything. This team has not been good on the road. They lost by 7 to Jacksonville. They lost at LA. They lost to Kansas City. Again, they're losing games on the road to better teams, and I think Seattle's a better team. I don't think they're going to have an answer for Sam Darnold, JSN, Cooper Kupp, tight end, Barner. I just think Seattle's a better team. I think they're a better, even better coach team. And I'm not taking anything away from Houston, but I think Seattle's a better coach team defensively. Stroud is going to be very confused when McDonald is going to be throwing all kinds of different blitzes at him. And the 12th man is a weapon. And what they're basically saying is, on a neutral field in a Super Bowl, this team's a pick 'em. Fuck no.
They are.
No.
I'm telling you, they are.
No.
And I think they're criminal. I think Houston is the most underrated team in the NFL right now. Week 1, they lost week 1 to the Rams, who might be one of the best teams in the league. You said that yourself. That came out your mouth earlier. Your mouth. 14-9 on the road at the Rams, held them to 14 points. That's a hell of a performance. Offense could have done a little better in that game. Cool. At home against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay 5-1 right now too. Balling. The only thing slowing Tampa Bay down right now is injuries. Held them boys to 20 points. Could have won that game. Those are 2 of the best teams in the NFC, man. I saw them go toe-to-toe with them. Toe-to-toe. Jacksonville, you kind of got to throw that out the window. Division game. I'm not going to read too much into it. They lost a tight division game. But since then, and then they beat one of the worst teams in the league, the Titans. But the way they dominated Baltimore in that game, granted, no Lamar,
they played against nobody.
That's fair. That's fair. And I just gave you the Rams in Tampa Bay, and you telling me they're nobodies. So it's like,
they got to show me versus a good team. They win tonight.
They show you. Tonight's the night they show you. Monday Night Football, world watching. When they dominate Seattle tonight, people going to be like, oh, shit.
Run game. Stroud is absolute trash.
I don't buy that. I don't think so.
He's mediocre quarterback. He's regressed since his rookie campaign. He had a good playoffs. He got into the playoffs last year.
That's the narrative. That's the TV narrative. Meaning that's the media narrative. That's not necessarily the truth. And I think tonight's the night the narrative changes.
No.
Okay. I respectfully disagree.
And that's why they play the game.
That's why they play him. That's why they play him. We'll see what happens tonight. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We covered it all, man. We covered hockey. We covered baseball. We covered the NFL. Starting tomorrow, we'll be covering the NBA. Man, it's all right here for us, ladies and gentlemen. It's all right here. It's all right here, man. Money making Monday. Chris, what you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, today for me, it's for sale on the site. It's just NHL today. Got my NHL Power Play, and got a 3-pack from the NHL as well. But going on throughout the week, we're gonna have NBA. We're gonna have some World Series in there, regardless of who makes it. But we know who's making it, anyways. But and we're gonna start focusing on college football too. So make sure that you jump on, pair me up with Jay or any other cappers at the website. So that makes some money. Remember to use that promo code PICK at 15% off.
Cost?
So at Safer Syndicate Group, if you want a team to work for you, I have a lot of off-site professional bettors that are very well respected that send me their games. They send a lot of plays early in the week for the NFL and college football to get the early number. So think about it. If you're betting a game like the Lions at 4.5 and now it's 6, when we released it, you have a whole 1.5 advantage versus the market. This is what we offer to a very small percentage of the clientele here at Pick Dawgz. It's for bigger players that want to treat it more like a business with units attached. If you want to hear more about it or learn more about it, my number is right on Pick Dawgz Premium Safer Syndicate Group. That's my cell phone number. Reach out if you're interested.
I got 3 plays today. I pretty much told them all to you right here on the show. I gotta stop doing that. So, I mean, I got an NFL play today. I got a play for you in the Major League Baseball game, and another play in the NFL today. So, I told them all to you right here today, though. So, but, yesterday I cashed my play of the day in the NFL with the Panthers. You have now cashed 3 in a row, 3 Sundays in a row, cashing on that top play. But tomorrow, the NBA is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. Gym session will be posted tonight. So buckle up. I would tell you, go ahead and hop on a week pass. If you want to rock with me, rock with me. Go ahead and hop on a week pass and let's do it.
Here's somebody had a question. How do they get on your NBA picks, Jay?
Link in the description. Just click my page, Jay. Click it and take it right there. Today, I might discount. I'm going to discount my season pass for y'all today. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit. If you want my season pass, it'll be discounted just a little bit for y'all. So, because I know y'all fiending for the NBA. So am I. I can't wait for it, man. I'll discount the yearly and the monthly just slightly. Nothing crazy. I don't want to get in trouble with the higher-ups. I don't get in trouble. I'm going to discount them slightly. If you want to rock with me, man. Let's make some money this NBA season. I'm pumped up. I'm ready. I'm excited. I pretty much have already capped out the first 4 days. I already got it all capped out. I'm probably going to put the NBA play in right now after the show. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in. I already know what I'm on tomorrow. So I'm going to put it in right after the show. You can scoop it up. My play of the day this year in the NBA will be $30. It's going to be 30. So the best thing to do is going to be to hop on something long term. I'm just telling y'all this right now. The best thing is to hop on something long term. You either believe in me or you don't. You either believe in me or you don't. So if you don't, you can spend the money every single day, or you could just watch the jam session and try to decipher for yourself, which is a great way. That's a great way. If you want to put in the work, I will give you the spot situations and break it down and give you a ton of information on the jam session. But if you don't feel like putting in all that extra energy, effort, and all that, you just want to win in the NBA, hop on what you got, man. And let's get ready to do it. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Money making Monday, man. I'm pumped up, excited. Ready to get this shit rolling. Parlay time. Parlay. Chris, what you got for me?
Go. I like that Lions first half. So Lions first half, Let's go Texans and the Rangers, the New York Rangers.
Costi.
Let's go Blue Jays, Seahawks, and David Montgomery anytime touchdown.
Blue Jays, Texans money line. Make it a good night. Blue Jays, Texans money line. Little two-teamer, in and out. Appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back tomorrow. I believe we have Brad Wins Bets with us tomorrow and Brian Bittler. Another thing, moving forward, I probably won't be doing 7 days a week on this show anymore. I'm going to try to do as many as possible. But, man, we'll see. So, Chris going to be doing a little more hosting duties. You might see Ron host a little bit. You might see Costi host one. You might see Brad host one. All hands on deck moving forward. Just trying to lighten everybody's schedule with the full storm going to be back. Like, everybody does a lot of extra work except just yap to y'all for an hour on this show. So it's like Costi has his own little world he returns to after this. Chris does a million things I don't even think y'all understand, between videos, writing articles, capping games, all that stuff, man. So, we got to take some weight off his plate too. And then me,
Hey, don't be touching my plate.
The same thing with me. So it's kind of going to be a more look, everybody's going to be chipping in a little bit more. Show still be rocking, but you might see the cast kind of switch up a little bit throughout the week. But that's kind of a game plan. I'll let y'all know what happens.
Special announcement Thursday. Tales from the Ticket. Special guest. Her name is Carrie, who will be joining us for Mitch's birthday.
Tune in to Tales from
Chop
the
it up. Talk to. So tune in. It's going to be see the whole the landscape of how this company has transformed in the last year. We're coming up on the anniversary of the passing of the GOAT, but it is his birthday right before, so she wanted to join on Thursday.
Tune in. Asking where's Jovan? He'll be back shortly. He's still uploading plays. He's just having some technical difficulties. So he's not really able to do video content at the moment, but he's still over at the site if you want his plays. He'll be back here shortly in video form. Y'all be flooding me with that question every day. And I tell you almost every day. Y'all still be asking me. He'll be back soon. He'll be back. But yeah, other than that, Chris, any final words we got here for the day?
Oh, man, it's been a winning day.
Costi?
Go Blue Jays.
All aboard, man. All aboard. We done gave y'all opportunities this season to buy a ticket and get on the train. If you're not on the train, you're getting left at the stop, and we laughing at you.
That was a Chris all aboard on there. I like it.
You not seen that?
Yeah, it's so good.
My neck didn't fit the. Yeah, see, Jay's neck fits better in the suit.
You don't want to put me on there. I don't even have a neck. That's why I wear V-necks all the time. Self-conscious.
Yeah, my neck stretched out Jay's collar.
You don't want. Look, I wore a turtleneck. It was very embarrassing. Up to the bottom of my ears.
Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We out here.